Kenny's Castaways in New York City, and we have a special guest on the phone again. Who is this?
This is Mama Trish calling you from usually sunny Florida.
But not today, that's for sure.
Hell no. Oh yeah, am I allowed to say hell on independent radio?
Yeah, there's no FCC. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, right on. Oh, so I don't even have to censor my songs?
No, you can say fuck, shit, whatever you want to say.
Right on. I'm so excited. My mother will be so proud.
Yeah, this is the true place for freedom of speech, for now at least.
Woo-hoo. Well, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through this without losing the signal.
I hope so too.
And I hope it doesn't sound too funky on your end because I'll be on the cell phone. We'll have to try the speakerphone and see if that works. But,
yeah, so far so good. It's sounding good.
Well, I don't have you on speakerphone yet.
Okay.
So,
And you're planning on doing a couple of songs for us, right?
I would love to if you've got time for it.
Oh, we got plenty. I got nothing but time. I'm doing this for 34 hours.
Oh my God! So are we going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records?
No, actually, I did 34 hours once before, so we're going to do a little bit more than that. This is like a personal record. I think the record for a radio broadcast is 100 and something hours.
Oh, well, those people have nothing better to do, though.
Yeah, I have to go to work on Tuesday, so I just have no life on the weekends. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah. Well, music is my life.
That's it. Same with me. Same with me. And just so you don't know, since the last time we saw you, I got picked up by another website, IndieRadioLive.com.
Yeah, I was checking it out. It's pretty snappy looking.
Yeah, they got a lot of fancy stuff over there. Check out some of the shows, and then you might want to contact them if you want to be played over there on their shows.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, you and I have a deal between us, and, I don't give your music out to anybody unless you give the okay.
Okay, cool. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can give it to anyone you like. I tell people when they buy my CD, feel free to make copies and give it to everyone you know, because I am taking over the world one CD at a time.
That's it. And if people like it when they get a copy, they could send you $5. That'd be nice, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
If
I have all that kind of information on mamatrish.com, MAMATRISH.com. I don't know if you're going to have a link to me or what the deal is.
We've had a link up since I met you. If you go to the Bumsky Artist link page and you go under M, you'll find Mama Trish.
Yay! Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I knew that.
Yeah, it's right there. And I actually had everybody over at your site before when you called, showing off the picture that Bumsky took.
Yes, that is one of the best pictures I've ever had taken of me. As a matter of fact, my mother has it on her computer as a screensaver.
Well, actually, Bumsky, I don't know if you ever saw this one, but Bumsky took a picture of your wine glass by your foot, and that's one of her favorite pictures. Because it's very artistic because you have the tattoo on your ankle.
Yeah.
And the glass is like right next to it, and I'll have to send it to you.
Rock and roll, man. Tattoos, wine glasses. As a matter of fact, I have a lovely crystal goblet in my hand right now, and it's half full. The glass is half empty because I've been getting in the mood for the show. I actually have drawn myself a bath, and I'm going to soak my feet while I play. Has anyone else played naked yet?
No. A couple of the guys have threatened when they're up here they're going to get naked, but I kind of tell them not to, please.
Well, since it's radio and not video, I'm feeling very risque. So I get to be the first one to play naked, huh?
Beautiful. Look at the records for breaking here. This is great. And Bumsky's in the other room listening, and I hope a lot of Mama Trish fans are tuned in right now. We're happy to have you.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that I have a roof over my head and a drink in my hand right now. A lot of people do not down here in Florida right now, so
yeah.
I am very grateful for that.
You didn't wind up at one of those hurricane parties, huh?
I am my own hurricane party. I've been over in the Pacific in a typhoon before, so after that, everything else, hurricanes pale in the face of a typhoon as far as I'm concerned.
That's pretty funny.
But I'll never pass up a chance to have a good drink.
Now, have you made it up to New York City since the last time you were here?
No, I haven't. I'm a musician, honey. I
I know.
can't really afford to. But any of you people listening have guitar will travel. So if you have any gigs and a PA system, I will come play if
And
you pay me.
a paying gig would even be better because I know the
Yeah.
Acme didn't pay you, right?
Actually, I did get. I got money from the door.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't my best paying gig. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only problem with playing in New York City. They consider it all showcase gigs.
Yeah.
So that's how
Well,
they kind
they
of.
think there's something, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. I'm not big on the bars, so
Hey,
I bash them a lot.
you want to hear my favorite New York City joke?
Sure, go ahead.
New York City. It's the only city in the world where when it rains, it makes its own gravy. Isn't
That's
that
not
gross?
bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
You know what's funny about that is when I was there the time before last, I was there with my best friend Michelle, who goes online on my website as Goaty. She's my web mistress, Goaty, on my website, and she and I got stuck in a storm that was so bad that we were actually up to our ankles in New York City rain. So I had to throw my shoes out.
I'm sure you did.
It was a little bit scary, but I figure if I can get through that, then bioterrorism does not scare me.
Hopefully they're cleaning up the city. At least that's what they say. But I don't know. We go over there to see bands, and I always hear the same stories of, they're not getting paid at the Continental, they're not getting paid here, they're not, and I'm so tired of that. I want to see you guys make some money.
Yeah, so do we, man.
That's what
So
this
do
is all
we.
about. We're trying to bring attention to indie music by doing the telethon and getting some people to go, ooh, you know what? Maybe there is something here.
This is my first telethon. I feel so.
So much like Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of where we copped it from. I always used to watch the Jerry Lewis telethon when I was a kid. And I said, well, Jerry used to do it to get attention for muscular dystrophy, and it actually worked. It took him
Mhm.
many, many years, but it worked. So we're definitely trying to do something like that. Some stupid stuff to get some attention,
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
hopefully it'll work. The idea is we're trying to get everybody to one spot, and then get them out to you guys. I'm thinking if we
yeah.
can get like 5,000 listeners, and maybe people will start listening to other people's music. We don't want listeners that just come for one band and leave.
Yeah, I've got stickers, my mamatrish.com bumper stickers, and I have a tagline on the bottom of it, and it says, support your local music scene.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't, it moves away to a better town that does support its local music scene. I just spent a few years in Savannah, Georgia, and loved the place, but their symphony went belly up because they didn't support it.
Right.
And it's not because they don't have the money. They definitely have the money. It's just that they don't support their music scene.
Yeah.
And
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's really sad. It would be nice if we lived in a world where artistic people could support themselves with their art. Most musicians, I've been lucky. I've been doing this for long enough and have gotten enough support, even in the bad places that I've lived, that I've been able to do this as my main job. Where
Right.
most musicians have a real job, and then they have the job that they love, playing music.
Right. And I deal with a lot of people like that. Actually, we just had on Teddy Richards, who was saying that he's doing it as a living now.
Good
And
for him.
yeah, it's tough though because then you got to do the cover thing. But I don't really think he does that. I think
See,
he just
I do the cover thing.
Right.
I do the cover thing, but I tend to bastardize almost everything I play, and I have a creed: no Stairway to Freebird, no Brown-Eyed Margaritaville. Because the gal's got to have her principles.
How could you play in Florida and not play Margaritaville?
Well, because everybody else does. If you know 3 chords and you play in a bar in Florida, you're going to play Jimmy Buffett. And don't get me wrong, I love Jimmy Buffett, but only when Jimmy Buffett does Jimmy Buffett. When
Right.
anybody else does it, it makes my skin crawl.
Right. Only he can get away with it.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
He's polished that down to an art form now.
Although I had once played, what's that song? I just got a waterbed filled up with Elmer's glue. I played that one for $100 tip once, but that was only because I'm only a sellout when I really need the money.
I would do it for $100, no problem.
Yeah. Well, I figured if I made up my own lyrics, it doesn't count as a strike against me.
All right, so you want to do a song now?
Sure, I'd love to. I'm going to put you on speakerphone.
Okay, let's check that out.
I'm actually going to walk into the bathroom because the bathroom has the best acoustics in the house.
Oh, cool.
So I'm in the bathroom,
all right,
putting down my drink, and I'm switching on speakerphone. Are you there?
I am here.
And you might hear a beep from time to time.
Okay.
Just ignore it.
Okay.
And
it actually sounds pretty good so far.
So far, cool.
Yep.
And then this is the bath.
Okay. And the feet are in the bath.
Yes. And I really am naked. It's not just the feet on.
This is not bullshit?
Nope.
Okay, no bullshit here.
Nope, not at all.
First naked performer on the Bumsky Show.
Right on. And this song is called Jesus Won't Help No Thirsty Brother.
All right, Jesus Won't Help No Thirsty Brother. Hit it.
Won't help no thirsty brother. If that brother won't help himself, I said Jesus won't help no thirsty brother. Yeah, brother, get you this serve yourself. Mama, don't plant no seed tomorrow. It's growing on the stone. I said, Father, don't let no seed tomorrow. Yeah, better than you just stay at home. Mama can't help nobody, baby. No, she can't, no, she can't, no, she can't. If that child don't come home. I said, Mama, whoa, if all that child would do is wrong. Preacher, if you want to be a teacher, you better know when you come. I said, preacher, if you want to be a teacher, yeah, whoa, know all the things your people done. Jesus won't help no thirsty brother. If that brother won't help himself, I said, Jesus won't help no thirsty brother. Yeah, whoa, brother, get you this serve yourself. Brother, get you this serve yourself. Brother, get you this serve yourself.
Sounded really good.
Did it work? Okay.
If you can get the phone maybe slightly closer.
Closer. Okay, I was afraid I was going to blow you out. Okay,
no,
yeah,
no.
that I can do.
You sound great, man. You got a great voice.
Thank you. I'm surprised because I actually played and stayed out on Wednesday night and played a gig 3 hours on Thursday night, and spent yesterday running all over Florida and stressing out about the storm, so I'm surprised I had any voice at all left